Biden is going to be at the convention. We know what a massive lead he has among African-American voters. Do you see that support going anywhere?
Not anytime soon. You know, he did very well after the last debate with the Kamala Harris dust-up because he started to own more of his relationship with Barack Obama. That helps a lot because that's why a lot of African-American voters are with him and will stay with him for quite some time. He's in front. He will be in front at the NAACP conference, a group that we talked about in our earlier segment, educated voters, very educated voters and activists. So I want him and other candidates to lay into some more policy, particularly after an article last week that black home ownership is at the lowest level it's ever been in this country. And so I do think some policy is going to be really important. But for Joe Biden, he's really got to lean in to that relationship with Barack Obama as a chief defender of the presidents when he was being attacked racially and otherwise. And, you know, I also think with respect to Bernie Sanders, for example, who's polling at 1 or 2 underneath him, the party, one of the reasons that African Americans aren't as supportive of Bernie Sanders is because his attacks against the Democratic Party. Remember, the party for a long time has been a source of political economic justice for African Americans. It's the party of Shirley Chisholm, of Ron Brown, of Barack Obama. And so if you're going to attack the party, you're essentially attacking them.
But if black home ownership is at a low, and that's what Joe Biden should focus on, can't voters say, well, that didn't happen yesterday or in the last 2 years? And if we're going back to the party of Barack Obama, wouldn't those same voters say, but it wasn't working out for me 3-4 years ago?
And that's why I would also add that we've been spending a lot of time talking about white working class and some of these other constituencies. What I think Democrats should focus on are all those voters that didn't come out in 2016. A lot of them are African-American voters for exactly that reason, that they feel that the party has not done enough to attack some of these issues. And I talked about a wedge issue before. When I talk to older African-American voters, they have concerns about immigration, because in part they feel that the party's move in that direction takes away from their stature in this country.
Their move to
absolutely right. And so there are concerns there that I think the party should address. That is going to come up. Even if it's not on a stage, it does come up in conversations and should get addressed. But again, I think this is an opportunity for Joe Biden to bring all of that together.
What is the early polling?